Welcome back to Star or Shovelware. My name's Luke, and today on the channel we're going to be taking a look at Hentai Uni, a relaxing, spirit-lifting puzzle game which can apparently be played with one hand. Now, much like this review, Hentai Uni is likely to get clicks and purchases simply for the fact it contains the word hentai. But is it any good, or is it just riding on the sleaze? Well, hit that like button, subscribe for more Nintendo Switch content, and let's find out. So let's be honest with ourselves here, you probably didn't come here for a story, and even if you did, there just isn't one, so let's just get on to the gameplay. Now, the eShop images and description give little to no information about what kind of puzzle game this one is, but going by a glimpse of the gameplay footage I saw, I assumed it was one of those sliding puzzles, which I actually quite enjoy. Unfortunately though, the gameplay in this one isn't even as interesting as that, and instead the puzzles in Hentai Uni simply require you to swap pieces with one another in order to form the complete picture. After doing so, you'll get to admire the picture for as long as you like, before holding the X button to move on to the next puzzle, and between these you get a cool as fuck transition straight out of the Windows Movie Maker playbook. Now, each time you complete a puzzle, the on-screen ladies will lose a piece of the clothing until they end up with the bare busticles on show. This requires you to solve around 3 puzzles, with the number of fragments increasing each time, and while the game offers very little in the way of a challenge, it can be quite hard to identify certain pieces with the sliced up limbs spread all over the show. In its entirety though, the game will likely take you around 45 minutes to complete, but to be honest, the reward here just isn't worth the effort. Now, if you've been with the channel for a while, you'll know that I've covered quite a few of the more risque titles the Switch has to offer, and I can say without a doubt that this one is the most low effort attempt that I've ever seen, and it makes me think that, before long, Nintendo will just allow some straight up tentacle porn onto the shop, named something like Hentai Sluts vs Giant Tentacocks or something. It also makes me laugh how they portray this straight-laced, family-friendly image on the surface, but if there's cash involved, it's pants down, bushes out, and almost anything goes. Now, don't get me wrong, I've got nothing against ecchi or hentai games, and some of them are actually quite fun, case in point, Waifu Uncovered. But at least have some level of depth to these kind of games, or you may as well just let people install Pornhub on the Switch and go at it like a triple-dicked rabbit. So as you might expect, not really much to say on the visuals and audio front. You get a few different anime girls adopting a few different positions, some more saucy than others, but none of the artwork is particularly great. And on the audio front we get some relaxing music to listen to, just in case you needed something sensual to get you in the mood. Nothing special here though, let's move on. So, performance, I don't even need to talk about this. It's fragments of still images being swapped around, and if the Switch were to struggle with this, then I think it's game over for Nintendo. Issues wise, well, it's just wank, isn't it? Zero challenge, zero creativity, and subpar anime boobies, and the one-handed mode isn't even touchscreen support like you might expect, and in fact doesn't even involve you playing the game at all, as it basically just involves you pressing in the right analog stick to instantly solve the puzzle. But at least now I have the other hand free to perform a facepalm of regret at me ever deciding to cover this shit on the channel. When it comes to a star rating, who am I kidding? This game can just get a shovelware stamp of approval and go and suck a big fat donkey cock. And so that about does it for this review of Hentai Uni on the Nintendo Switch. Make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on the game in the comments section below, if you really want to do that. And as always, if you enjoy my content and want to see more, then consider subscribing to the channel. For now though, I just want to thank you all once again for watching, and until next time, take care of yourselves and game on.